Hey guys, welcome back. I've got a review here from Bond Craftor. Bond Craftor sent me some colored UV resin. They sent me the color and they also sent me the pearlescent. So I thought we would play around with these today and see what all. That's a black. They got pink. And none of these, I haven't opened any of these. We got purple, another purple. Well, we got purple and violet, white, and yellow. So these are the, looks like the standard basic colors. And then this one is a pearlescent. And then they've got blue, green, white, a light green, a red, purple, pink, two little picks, which I like these. I bet that is to get for the, to open it. But we're going to be doing some of each of these today, the pearlescent and the regular colored ones. If you will take and flip your tape like this, it's easier to manage. That way you can hold it. And then you just take and put your little, and I'm going to put these down as close as I can get them to the edge, just because we're not going to be doing that. I'll press down on it with a popsicle stick or something like that to make sure that I have it. And you want to make sure that you press down firmly on everything when you put this on, whoops, when you put this on tape, because you don't want it, you don't want to move in, that's for sure. So you want to make sure that they're firmly pressed down and that they're not going to leak. Okay, I think those are pretty secure. Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm going to find some green. That's a light green. Okay, so we have two different colored greens in the pearlescent. So I think one I'll do a dark green, one I'll do a light green. And this color is so pretty. Yeah, I honestly think this stuff is way too thick, guys. I mean, resin doesn't come out, UV resin doesn't come out that thick. So I am gonna add a little bit, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add just regular Bond Craftor UV resin to this, just to get it, you know, all incorporated, and then I'll spread it around. And I'm gonna email my rep and let her know about this, because I honestly think it's way too thick. I don't think it's supposed to be that thick. So I'm gonna add some UV to this, stir it up, and then I will spread it around And I may just go ahead and add some to that bottle. I mean, because my thinking is, if it's that thick, how is that light going to penetrate it? I mean, UV resin is supposed to be runny. So, yeah, I mean, and of course I'm forming bubbles by doing this away. I'll get a hold of my rep and make sure. It may just be, I mean, this is a new product, so it may be just something that they need to tweak. You know, that's why they, of course, send it, you know, they send it out for us to test, which is a good thing, you know, so that way we can give them feedback on what, you know, what is wrong. So, but yeah, I'm definitely going to have to email her and let her know what's going on with the UV, because it really, I don't think it should be this thick, because otherwise the light can't penetrate through it if it's so thick. And I'm just trying to spread some of this clear out that I put in the head, because I don't want just a big old wad of clear down there. I want it to all be incorporated. I mean, it's gorgeous. Now, I can honestly say I've never seen a UV resin that I've been just in awe over. Then it's kind of a big deal. And these are very, very gorgeous colors. I love this pearlescent. Okay, I think I got it. And I just love that, how it glistens, but that's from that pearl color in it. Super, super pretty. Now, I will tell you, if you're gonna do something like this, make sure that you're using a tool that you're not going to scratch your mold. You don't want to use one of these, and this is for all the newer people that's never done UV resin. You want to use something that's not pointy, like a dotting tool is fine. A silicone tool, they make these in silicone. You can get them, but just make sure that you're not using something where you're going to damage and scratch your mold. And this is a light green. And it's not going to take much for those two turtles, I don't think. It's a dark green. Oh no, that's almost teal. See, this is when you want to scope out all the colors, so you know what they actually look like. Okay, let me add a little bit more of that. Now see, they say that's green, but to me it looks turquoise, which is very gorgeous though. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie, that is a very pretty color, and I don't want to waste this color. But how gorgeous. Oh, I might have made too much, guys. I just don't know that it's supposed to be that thick, to be honest. I mean, it's so thick it don't even want to come off a popsicle stick. Yeah, see that? See how thick that is? Can you guys see that? I mean, that's pretty thick. And I've literally added that UV resin, the regular UV resin to it too, and it's still, let me shake it up a little bit. Those are going to be so stinking cute. I may be wanting to make some more of these. Okay. Now those are super, super adorable. I am liking that. That's what's coming from the back of my hand. My fingers. Come on, give me a little more. Okay. Because it's on this end of this stick here. I don't like being messy. Alright, now these, what if we did these what color could we do those? I'm almost wanting to do a pearl color. But I've already done green. We got red, purple, blue, black, dark purple, purple. Dang, how many purples we got? Oh no, that's blue. So we got two different blues, a red, a white, a gray. I don't want to do gray. Gray's just... I'm really loving that color right there. I don't know what other color would make this green. I wonder if we put this and that green together, since this is so thin, and we do these two colors together. You know what? Let's try that. Let's do that. Because I really do like this pearlescent. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Because that's really kind of the way it needs to be right there, I think. Because you want to be able to still get it into whatever it is you're doing, but not be so thick that you can't spread it. Because this way I can spread them around. I'm hoping this is going to be enough for both of these little guys. I'm definitely going to have to make more of this to be okay. I don't know. By the time I start moving it around, I may be surprised. Now I want to clean some of that up, so I may have to get my... That was just enough for that first round too. That's good. Thing here is not that easy. All right, guys, let's see what we got here. Let's see if see if they're ready. I'm hoping that they are. Okay, these are for sure, and they feel and they look pretty domed. I think this one could be domed a little bit more, but I'm going to have to dome the back side too. So this one's domed perfectly. These here are still kind of flat, so I'll go ahead and add some more of that to these three. Get them domed pretty good. I don't like this tape. This is the first time I'm ever using this tape. I'm not. Okay, and these are good. So I'm gonna mix up some more of this, mix up another batch of this color, and get these done. Okay, so let me mix up some more of this green. I'm gonna be working. I want to work on these because I don't need much of each of these colors. That one is already domed. I just got to dome the back of it. And this, I just used the light green and UV resin for that. So I'm not going to need much of this. Well, I'm going to need enough to dome. And what I have left, I can always mix with the other green. So I'm hoping that's domed good enough now that I can see. I see I've got it domed. A little too much. All right, let me get the green mixed up. But both of these here need to be domed, so I'm going to probably need enough. And what I have left, I can do the back. And definitely going to be using the pearlescent a lot, I'm afraid. Because they are just gorgeous. Get them in the let me get these two in here and get these. Put something up there to where I can potentially still work. That way I can still work over here on this side. And I really wanted my little flamingos to be a little bit darker than that, but I think if I do another coat, I think what I'm thinking about doing is taking a different color and just kind of highlighting a little bit, or, you know, because I just feel like they need some other color. You know, flamingos are bright colored little animals. And I love flamingos. I think they're so pretty. And it's just, I don't know if any of y'all know this, but if you live on the coast, you probably do. And I didn't know this till a few years ago. How they get their color is by the food they eat. Well, they eat salmon. So salmon is like a dark orangish, pinkish color. So that's how they get the color that they have. I thought that was kind of interesting when I learned that. I did not know that. I do know that now. Super, super cute. That's the gold. And I have a lot of molds that I haven't really gotten a chance to get to everything I have. I have some see, some of that cured up on me while it was sitting up on top of that thing. I'm glad I moved it when I did, or it would have all been cured. And these here I'm sure cured, so I'm going to go ahead and scooch this one. Actually, I'm just going to move this one and potentially scooch this one. I tell you, you get these on there and then you can't get them. Let's see. Go ahead and get this domed up here. I'm going to try not to put too much. Because this little guy here, he's kind of leaning. I don't need him leaning. I need him to be straight. Stand up there. Up there, get those cured. I'll go ahead and take these out. A little bit of this orange. In fact, that looks more like a flamingo color than that color. Now that looks like the color of a flamingo. But yeah, I think that red just kind of gives it that little push and that little touch that it needed to make it look. And I still think it needs a little bit more red in it in places. I need to add some more green to this. Okay, let's get this put back in here. Get that turned back on. And then I've got I'm gonna pull those flamingos out, check them. And I bet you that just cured on my stick. Nope, believe it or not, it didn't. Pull the flamingos out, check them, pull out the turtles, do them. In fact, I can pull these flamingos out now because I'm pretty sure they're already cured. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and demold these. Plus I have the little handheld little files that'll get in these little tight spots here. So those come in real handy. They're just like a little sanding thing and they're on a stick. Those come in real handy. Especially for intricate places that you need to sand that you can't get to. Alright guys, we are done. I did the front and back of both of these just so they would look identical, because I just thought it would look better. I mean, they're still not identical. This is more orange, but the fronts and the backs are, you know, so you can basically wear them either way. You wear the orange side or the pink side. The turtles, and these were a booger to get these jump rings on. I've got to get some bigger jump rings. But there's the turtles. It was supposed to be holographic, but it didn't look good, so I just went ahead and top coated. I had a bubble right there, but you can't even tell because I fixed it. These are my favorite right here. These little turtles. They are adorable. Let me get them to where y'all can. Aren't those cute? Now I want to make maybe a bracelet and a pendant to go with these. I think would be super cute. But I love these little turtles. And these will be in my shop. These I'm not gonna give away, but and then there's that one. This one is a little greener than this one. I don't know why. Huh. I used the same mixture, so I don't know why that one's greener. I may have to, I don't know, add green to this one maybe. I don't know why they're different, but anyway, but they're still pretty. But there you go. That is the video, guys. And it was a very long video, so just keep in mind, fast forward when you need to. You know, it was a super long video. Anytime you get into UV resin and jewelry and all that, these videos are forever long. So just kind of keep that in mind. And like I said, just fast forward when you need to. No big deal. Not gonna fret over it because I know it was a long video. But anyway, guys, I will see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And don't forget to go and check out my shop and pick you up some items. And I will see you guys in the next video.